Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the James Madison Dukes offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Fires left. He makes the catch. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's McMillan. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Dukes headed quickly to the line. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's looking to throw it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. The throw. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Dukes are threatening in the red zone. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Slings it downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mountaineers offense will take the field for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on the first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Dukes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. With jet sweep pass. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. They're trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on second down. Complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got his man quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. 3rd and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. And they're able to get him down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down after they catch, but even still, the head coach now has a decision to make. On 4th down, is he kicking a long field goal? Is he going for it? It's decision time.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snags it quickly on the left. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the 1st down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Pushes ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. ULM sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Ouachita Parish. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes it on the run. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's McMillan. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Puts him in the spin cycle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Oh, he's looking to throw. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field, trying to get to him. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back goes in motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Mountaineers are in the red zone. They want to run it left here. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Slips away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
A loss of 9 on the play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Get it out on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd and goal from the 14. He's looking to throw. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he wants it all. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Keeps the legs moving. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arch with their... And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Dukes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offense...
Can anyone catch it? And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He's going to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Complete to the left. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. On the option. Got the first down and more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. And that is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll run it from the gun. Nifty little dance step. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Power football with the run.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Dukes will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Using the quick game.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires to the big fella. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. On the option. The pitch. On the move is the 30. He's loose. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's complete to the left. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The Mountaineers are on the move. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And now on second down for this offense. The give on the inside. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll operate out of split backs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes the easy one to the back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Stokes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. the quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense set for a 1st down play. Give to the running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now from inside the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. But they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead plus 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now, you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, App State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, James Madison, 10.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Motion from the offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. A first down for the offense. The give as they work on that clock. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming in the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And, David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.